welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the new Moon Shine Mani collection launching this Friday. We have Holochromes launching on Friday, inspired by the film Galaxy Quest. This is a film very dear to Tim and I's heart, and in fact, this collection was Tim's baby. He has been thinking about this collection for a while. He's been wanting to make some chrome polishes. For a person who doesn't actually wear nail polish himself, he does, however, think that a chrome polish looks really great. And he's been thinking about this collection in the back of his mind for a while, and he has been wanting to do some slightly tinted chromes. And I said, well, babe, why don't we tint them with aurora pigment, which would make it so, one, the color tinting the chrome won't separate from the chrome pigment, which is something that I always had a problem with my mainstream chromes. And if we use a delicate pigment like an aurora shimmer or a micro flaky, it'll give a beautiful additional twinkle to these chromes. And then of course I wanted to up the ante, so we made them holographic as well. So that's where you get in the word holochrome. I'll share with you guys how these look indoors and outdoors so you can watch the holo play, and I really hope you like them. I'm so excited to share this collection with you. So when we were thinking about what inspiration we wanted to combine with this idea for the formula, we landed on Galaxy Quest because Tim and I love movies. Tim really loves science fiction. He reads a lot of science fiction literature, and Galaxy Quest is a movie that we've both seen a million times, so it was the perfect marriage of theme and formula. There are 6 polishes in the collection. Each one is inspired by one of the 6 main characters from the film, and each polish's name is one of the lines that that character says in the film. So these launch on Friday, July 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The link for the website is down in the description bar below. If you decide you want the whole set, you'll find the listing on the website giving you about 10% off when you buy them all together. Or you can use the bundle system on our website, don't forget, where you can get a 3 or 6 piece bundle giving you 10% savings, but you can mix and match from all the different collections that you would like to, and you don't need a code to get that savings. It's just integrated into the bundle system. And we also have flat rate shipping that is spelled out on the front page of our website as well. So definitely things to keep in mind. We're gonna get into live application just like we always do with every collection I review here on my channel. We're gonna go in alphabetical order. Let's go ahead and get started. The first polish that we're gonna look at is by Grabthar's Hammer. I hate to pick favorites with my polishes because they're like my babies, but this one is probably my favorite. This polish is not only the one that shifts fuchsia purple blue due to the aurora pigment, but it's also inspired by Alan Rickman's character on the show. I'm such a fan of the late Alan Rickman and his work. He plays the character Sir Alexander Dane, who is playing the character of Dr. Lazarus of Tevmec on the show that they play within the show. If you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. It's such a fun time. And there's a lot of people in the movie that went on to have pretty substantial careers. Talking about you, Dwight Schrute. So yeah, please check it out if you haven't yet. It's a really fun, family-friendly film. So all these polishes are bright silver chromes. So they start with a chromatic pigment, and then I added a wealth of aurora shimmer in there, or micro flakies when we get to the gold one. And that's what's giving it the color. So at some angles, it's gonna look like this beautiful fuchsia purple. Then it's gonna look like more of a blurple. These polishes are multifunctional in that you can build them up in 2 to 3 coats on their own, or you can wear them as a topper. And if you wear them over a dark polish, it will really help the shift in these polishes pop out. So this first one is by Grabthar's Hammer, probably the most notable quote from the whole film, although all of these I feel like are definitely super quotable. So that is the first polish, the fuchsia purple blue shade. Next up, I wanted to include a gold chrome. I chose to make this gold holochrome by using a white gold micro flaky. This polish is called I Died in Episode 81. This is a line that Sam Rockwell says in the film, he's gone on to have a huge career. Guy Fleegman, who also plays crewman number 6 in the film, and he's always paranoid that on their adventure he's about to die, because when he was on the show, which is kind of like a Star Trek kind of show that they all were in the past, he just got killed off in one episode. So he says, I died in episode 81, and that's the line that I chose. He had a lot of good ones, but that's the one that Tim and I picked. So this polish isn't a shifter. It does glow very golden though, thanks to those white gold micro flakies, and it is still very holographic. So I did 3 coats of I Died in Episode 81. Next up, we have a polish inspired by the only female crew member of the show, and this polish is inspired by Sigourney Weaver's character. See? Another hugely successful actress. Her polish is called I Have One Job on This Lousy Ship. Sigourney Weaver plays a character named Gwen DeMarco, and on the show she plays Lieutenant Tawny Madison. And Tawny Madison basically doesn't do anything on the show, and it plays into the trope of the woman is just there to look at basically and repeat what the computer says. And she's very funny, such a comedian. I loved her in this show. This polish shifts from red to gold, so it does have this really beautiful bright rosy red shade, and then when you shift it around it's got this golden green. And I'm going to swatch this for you 3 coats on its own. I will also show you how this looks swatched over black. This is I Have One Job on This Lousy Ship. Polish in the collection is the green to teal shifter. This polish is called It's the Simple Things in Life You Treasure. This line is a quote from the character Fred Kwan, who plays the character Tech Sergeant Chen, and both of those characters are played by Tony Shalhoub, who went on to star in Monk, which is such a great show. I really love that one. Tony Shalhoub in this film plays this like really mellow guy where he's just like totally just go with the flow and just kind of love in every moment. And he has a few really great lines. One of my favorites is, it's the simple things in life you treasure. And I love this one. This is probably the brightest shift in the collection. The green to teal pigment that I put in this one is really strong. It builds up really nicely in 3 coats. So that's what I'm going to show you today. And this one is It's the Simple Things in Life You Treasure. So this is the green polish out of the collection. Next up alphabetically we have the straight holochrome with no added shift or shimmer. This one is just going to look super bright silver, and it also has double the amount of holographic as the rest, giving you the biggest holo payoff. So if you just want a straight holochrome with no color, this is the one to go for. This one's called Never Give Up, Never Surrender, which is the other most quotable line from the show probably. So never give up, never surrender is the line that Tim Allen says as the character Jason Nesmith, who plays Commander Peter Quincy Taggart, and he's like the boss of the ship. He's also kind of a jerk for most of the show because he got most of the fame because he was the main character of the show, and the rest of the characters don't like him very much. But he does have a lot of character development, which you'll have to see if you haven't seen the film yet, but it's really great. So never give up, never surrender. I'm doing 3 coats just like the rest of the polishes. And the last polish out of the collection is the blue to indigo shift. This polish is called Pedal to the Metal, Commander. So on the ship, in the TV show that the whole plot is built around, they have a young actor, and he plays the pilot, I believe. He's the one that's flying the ship, so essentially like the youngest is the smartest and brightest one. Most of the show takes place when this character is an adult, and he's played by Daryl Mitchell. His characters are Tommy Weber, and when he's on the show, he's Lieutenant Laredo. And whenever the captain of the ship would tell him to take off, he would say, "Pedal to the metal, Commander." And this character is really great. He's a really fun, sarcastic, quick wit, and I really love this one as well. The blue to purple is really sparkling. It's got this kind of teal sapphire to indigo shift, and it's really beautiful. Again, I'm going to build this up for you in 3 coats. You can wear this over a dark shade, really make that bright blue pop out. This is Pedal to the Metal, Commander, and this is the final polish in the Galaxy Quest collection. These launch on Friday, you guys. Let me know down in the description bar below. Have you seen this film? Do you like this idea of a holochrome? I've been having so much fun with it the past few months, and I'm so happy that Tim was able to bring this idea that he has into reality. It's been really fun to see him work on it. This is also the 2nd collection of ours that are premiering in our new bottle. It's a new bottle, but it's our same signature brush that gives you easy application with no mess. And I can't wait for you guys to try these. Thanks so much for joining me today for this video. And thank you to all of you who show so much love and support for my brand. I couldn't do any of this without you. So I always want to say thank you to you guys. So that's going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys back very soon. I have videos going up every day this week, so stop back on by for another one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.